Alrighty, this is going to be a little bit of a disparate video. This is a very nostalgic piece of audio equipment that I found a couple months ago, and glad I'd found this thing, and it is in decent shape, really, actually very good shape, other than it being a little bit dusty. Yeah, I grew up with this same model, same exact, pretty much stereo. Obviously not the same. This isn't the same stereo, but yeah, this very same exact model, and it's just like I saw it when I was in a local store at the time, and it caught my glance from a mile away. I just had to get it, and yeah, it was a really lucky find here. Very although it being from the mid '90s, this thing is actually still pretty quality built, and kind of ahead of its time, I guess, for a few different reasons, I guess. Yeah, these were a pretty upscale stereo system here. Closer look at it. This is a Magnavox. I'll get to the model number and all the information on the underside here in just a second. But take a look at these speakers. And these speakers still work very good. They are a little bit dusty, but yeah, these are they get pretty loud. And got dual cassette player, which one works without any issues, but the second one seems to it seems to be locked up or something. I might one day get around to taking this thing apart when I get a time and get a chance, and maybe see what's going on with that. But tape deck 1 definitely does work flawlessly. I don't really have any cassettes that wouldn't get copyright flagged. Seems to be an issue whenever I film a piece of audio equipment, unfortunately. But hopefully it won't happen this time. But yeah, this is a really pretty cool unit. It's got the dynamic bass boost, which does work pretty well. Gives it a rather bigger kick to it. AM, FM, high speed dubbing. The tuning knob. It's got its own little equalizer here, which works pretty well. It does have the CD player here, still works good. Don't mind the dirtying. I gotta clean this thing up again. I did do a little bit of a wipe down on it, but not a very good one, obviously, as you can tell. But yeah, but this is a really cool unit. And it did, in fact, come with a remote, I guess. Although, you know, it wasn't sold with the remote when we found them, but these were made. See, it has the IR sensor right there. Inside of both cassette decks. Pretty quality cassette player. And, you know, these are... Magnavox was known for making pretty good stuff in the early 90s, late 80s. They were... I think this was before they were called Philips Magnavox even, but that was just a kind of a rendition of the late 90s and 2000s before they phased out. CD player up on the top, CD synchro start recording. That's pretty cool. Designed and produced by Philips, inventor of compact disc and DCC. You have a disc in there ready to go. It's just something that hopefully won't get copyright. I mean, I could just kind of skim through it real quick before giving them a chance to flag the video, hopefully. Soda. Flip it up on the side here. Model informations. Alright. This is type AZ9345-17, 120 volts, 60 hertz, 25 watts. Made in Malaysia. Manufactured June 1994. So yeah, being that is why, I mean, I think by the time I had the previous version when I was a kid growing up, I think that had to have been like 96, 97, right when this thing here was responsible for my discovery of my current taste in music, or has been my taste in music, pretty much. You know, a lot of rock and hard rock, alternative, things like that. Pretty cool. Flip it back on the back side, get a look at the back side and how it functions on it. Very careful, just because it is pretty heavy stereo, and these wires seem to run ragged if you let them, if you're not careful. So just kind of go everywhere. A little piece of tape right here, actually stating the model number as well. But yeah, see, it's got these really quality speaker teeth right here. These speaker wires actually clamp in there pretty well. Take one out, just like that, which is kind of nice. Going in, they fit in there pretty snug like. It's got your removable typical boombox cord, and optionally ran with D batteries. If you didn't, I haven't tried the battery power to this yet. I've only tried AC, but yeah, it's got a retractable antenna. You know, pretty much standard features for your not typical 90s boombox. Although these were, you know, still just of better quality of the era. And it's got removable speakers. Extra speaker wire kind of wraps just right around here on these like this. Kind of cool. I don't want to take them all the way off because it's just more wires to dangle. Yeah. Speakers detach right here from these little clips. You just unclip it and pull it out. It's kind of got a little slot in there. It even tells you which one goes where. And yeah. Spin it back around. Got it plugged in, so we're going to head and try the radio first. Skim through there, hopefully things go right. The handle, forgot to it's got a nice convenient handle.
That's why God put it upon.
He's not. If he were, he would have done a better job than last.
The 2023 Black Pearl.
According to our K-Love insiders.
Both speakers work, seem to be, yeah, fine.
Can you use
Let's see. Doesn't seem to be picking up much reception just because it's a bad spot, I guess. And we'll go for this CD just to show that where it's not able to really pick up stations in this room right. All right, well the CD player is having some issues right now. I guess I really need to get down and cleaning it internally one of these days. Before it was working, now it seems to not want to read any discs. So I guess I'll go ahead and plug it up via aux cord and find some non-copyrighted music we can really give this thing a test with. Alrighty, got it plugged up with the auxiliary input. So we're going to go ahead and try one of these non-copyright tracks here provided with YouTube. a different one here. Looks pretty good. And that's enough of that. So there it is for this 1994 Magnavox. Very nostalgic stereo system of mine. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good one.